My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is February 29th, 2024. It is 2:35 a.m. I'm starting a little late. I was knocked out on the couch, and it took me about maybe an hour to add more because there were a lot of tweets going on. The minute I stopped editing my last video, which I've already made public, tons of other new information were popping up. So I started with the list the moment I stopped my last recording. So I have some tweets regarding New York City and Ravik. When I'm in New York City is making reference to the chase that happened in New York last year. And then there's some court issues that happened yesterday, and I have some tweet from Ummmmm, more things about New York, and then a prayer from one of the squads. Okay, and I'm gonna continue. My first video is gonna be this part here. It seems like they are old tweets, but I'm gonna continue with that, even though these are more important than what I'm gonna record first. And it seems like there's a video. I'm not sure if it's the same one that I did yesterday, which I've already made public. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm not sure if it's the same thing as this one or if it's brand new. So I'm gonna continue. I came across something and I thought maybe it's a different part of it. I do not know. I didn't listen to it yet. Once the squad share it, I know it's something about Harry and Meghan. Okay, so that's why I put it there, and I'm gonna go over it. So I have 12 tweets regarding that and 16 tweets regarding New York City, the Ravik, and what happened in court in the UK. And I have some tweets regarding our part of Pew Service. Now that I have a little bit more of tweets, not a lot, but still some good news for our Invictus and things like that. So is it Invictus? No, Well Child. What was it? Yesterday's recording, I only had 2 tweets, so I didn't record them because it wasn't enough to make a video. So I came across 2 other tweets, and I add one of the squad prayers. Okay, so let's get started. I think I already grabbed this link, but let's get started. But before I do, I like to look at the numbers. Feel free to skip. Okay, 3,806 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Estimate revenue, $151.59. Okay, $151 if I read it correctly. Analytics. Okay, so in the last 48 hours, I had 1,918 views. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. So this is it. I already put the link here. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, how the turntables. That's the way the caption is written. Okay, and other news, buyer's remorse is setting in. There's a looking eye. Quote, the predominantly right-wing press have pushed William and Kate up on this incredible, untouchable pedestal. So really, I think to an extent, understandably, he pretty much feels he can do what he likes. So that's pretty much, it's a bit longer than the one that I've already made public that I review. So let's go into it, and there will be screenshots. So if it's the same thing that I heard before, I will not say anything. Otherwise, I'll just let it play, but there will be screenshot. The main thing is to listen.
Matter. So we went back and said, is it because Kate, you know, she's still recuperating from her abdominal surgery? And the answer we got back was she continues to do well, but they didn't say it wasn't to do with Kate. So that's entirely possible. And as you say, to pull out 45 minutes before the event when you were meant to be giving a reading, when it was...
Okay, so that's different because I didn't see this part on the last recording. So maybe that's a continuation of it. Okay, so I'm glad that I put it, so at least to share it with you. Some of you who are not on Twitter.
for someone who was your godfather, as the former King of Greece was to William. And you live closer than everybody else. I mean, we had the King of Spain who made it from Spain. We had a bunch of Jordanians came over, Serbians, and the Dutch, and all the rest of it. And William lives in Windsor and still didn't make it. And that's why there were so many questions, but so few answers.
Well, what do you think about that, Tessa? That they haven't given, he hasn't given...
You know what I think it is? In my humble opinion, who knows, okay? We already know the UK do not care about the dead. Look what they did to the Queen, okay? So this is another thing. I think, in my humble opinion, William is starting to be ashamed of what is being written about him on the paper, to see all these people over there and they're gonna look at him, you know, straight in the eyes, and knowing the BS he had pulled out. And the worst thing is, this is the worst thing I cannot understand, he doesn't know how to stop and do something completely different. Okay, so maybe that's why, who knows, I don't know.
Any hints as to what the reason was, which has, of course, resulted in frantic speculation?
Well, he gave a very strong hint. He said it was personal.
Yeah. Well, I know you feel really strongly about this, Suzanne.
Yeah.
But an awful number of a lot of our viewers, rather, have been in touch today saying we want to know, or at least to be reassured.
And then the other question was, perhaps it was because of the sudden death of Tom Kingston, who, incidentally, whose parents-in-law were at
Prince and Princess.
The palace did rule that out last night, that it was nothing to do with it. But
they ruled that out. I do think, and I don't want to take a pop at a man when he's down, and anyone who's got a spouse who's, you know, had a major operation, you know, it was a gloves-off moment. But I do think if you pull the lens back a bit, you'll remember those years of Work Shall I Will, etc. We got through them. They're an incredibly impressive couple, greater than the sum of their parts, particularly when it comes to William. But one of the key problems is, with the departure of the Sussexes, and I think as humans we all need this, we all need someone to push off, to compete with in a healthy way.
Okay, so the video started a little bit earlier than the other one that I had, that I've already edited. So she continued, I remember hearing her saying that, but the first part I didn't hear it, about Work Shall I Will. But let's continue.
You remove any kind of competition, and at the same time, the predominantly right-wing press have pushed William and Kate up on this incredible, untouchable pedestal. So really, I think, to an extent, understandably, he pretty much feels he can do what he likes. We've made him untouchable in some respects.
Okay, so what I'll do, let me do that right now, is that I'm gonna put the link of the video that I did the review already in the description, so you guys could check it out. Okay, let's see here. That was probably set in place when William was a child. Certainly, by the time he was a teenager, being read into a centuries-old political institution as a human avatar kind of removes the idea of limits on behavior that would be required of a normal, ordinary man. Yep, his toddler videos shows exactly the person he became. Yeah, they built him to be that way. Princess Diana was the only one who was putting boundaries on him, but they took her away. Alright, with giving him everything he wants, hiding the bad shit he did, spoiling him, putting him on a pedestal, they create a monster. He's not a good person. Okay, she tagged somebody, English, Spanish, there's all of that. Oh, let me go back to the original retweet here. Okay, so let me just read this. The problem with Willie, he wasn't kind to the people he met along the way as he was climbing up the ladder. Now he is up and stuck. His own father don't even trust him, let alone rely on him. Hey, this is, you know, people could learn from this. Could learn from this aspect of those two brothers. How you're supposed to treat kids. You cannot just let them run. Yes, there are boundaries, there are respect and everything like that. But you can't let kids do whatever they want. All right, hi there. Okay, so that's something else. Let me go back. Okay, so this is the squad who's responding now. Well, they can enjoy their Sheen boils. This reminds me of Ramsay Bolton and his pack of hungry hunting dogs. If you know, you know. Okay, William and Kate are in danger of returning to the much fairer press coverage they had before feeding Meghan and Harry to the wolves. Now that the beasts have no food, they will eat their own. That is true. She mentioned them not having healthy competition after Harry and Meghan left the UK. I don't know how much about the royal family, but there shouldn't be any competition. Go back to my old recording, okay? I point this out already. I said there shouldn't be any competition. The competition should be the royal family with the politician. When they do something, I don't know, make living a hell for people, okay, this is where they step up and speak up. Once you have the people on your side, you don't have to worry about anything. They should speak up for the people. I didn't say that part, but I bring this aspect as well. Healthy or not, it seems they never turn off being robotic royals and just being a normal family. Okay, I love it for them, and I mean all of them. There's that. All right, so this is the part here, going back to this tweet. Harry wanted the separation, but they didn't want the separation for Harry. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's this here. So what are the chances that William Parker Bowles was at that party on Sunday? The one in that country house in Gloucestershire, okay, Gloucestershire, that Gabriella's husband had died. That's totally William's scene. The vast white country set up the super rich, very strange thing are happening. If a paper had the story and was about to break it, that Gabriella's husband died in an upper class party in the country with a certain air of the throne present. Yeah, he probably dash out. Once they find out he died, he dash out. My goodness. Okay, so that's the headline. I already shared this on my community board. Okay, day of royal tragedy and drama. Sudden death of Lady Gabriella's husband, royal family. And this is the thing that I'm saying. Maybe, okay, we do not know. Maybe there were illegal things going on over there. So maybe he went overboard. So who are the people providing them with those substances? I've been saying this. William mysteriously misses his godfather's memorial. Okay, and defensible. Okay, let's see if I could read that because these are very small. Indefensible, despite growing global threats and warning from military tab brass, Chancellor reject calls to boost forces funding the budget. Okay, so that's something different. Okay, Jeremy Hunt faces. Okay, so that's something different. Okay, I think that William was there and the delay and announcement was a ploy to give them time to get the story straight, thus protecting the heir from further damages, speculation, etc. Will be interesting to see what happens as the true story emerges. Baggage for God, that's all I know. Okay, you don't know England very well, do you? Gloucester is not just down the road from Windsor. Good try though. Okay, I don't know anything, never been to the UK. It seems that since William is acting footloose and fancy-free, they're reviving the Glassy Posse. Highgrove, which is in Gloucestershire, is part of the Duchy of Cornwall holding, is now party central. Ah, so it's part of Cornwall. Okay, is it? Oh my lord. Maybe he gave William the drug that took out Kate. So William took him out too. Who knows? That whole group across the pond is shady. What I was saying in one of the videos could be the one that I already made public. Or maybe before that. I don't know. I said a lot of crazy things. Okay, my humble opinion. I said maybe there was something that was given. The guy who died must have known something and they took him out. So, you know, to eliminate one witness. I don't know. Okay, this sounds like a good psychological thriller. Was he found in Highgrove? That's in Gloucester. Okay, so let's see here. There's no comment. There was one, but I don't see it. Was he found? Okay, after what's on the screen, that's it. It will be hushed up probably. Any threat to the security of the crown is cleaned up or removed. Harry spent most of his life in that family, but his truth was always going to be slapped down. That's how it is and always has been. Frustrating for him, but he should have known. Okay, so what Harry has to do with this? Okay, whatever. 99.9% William was there. Okay, allegedly. Has anyone seen William since Sunday? Okay, maybe he's I don't know. They tend to tell on themselves. Thought it might be his home, Williams. I need a White Lotus season on this. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. God is good. the truth will come out eventually. But it's a shame that so many people rather shut their mouth and that freaking crown. At the end of the day, it seems like the crown is gonna stay without any human being around to continue to protect it, because the humans are killing each other for the damn crown. Next tweet. You know what? Whatever they had done to Commonwealth, to black and brown countries, may it, go back to their home. There's one tweet I came across. It's in one of my videos. I forgot to share it with you guys. It is so well put. Is that, thank God, now that Harry and Meghan left the institution without, I'm paraphrasing, that's not the way it was written, that they left the wealth and money and all those illegal things that was done to the Commonwealth, the Africa, all the other places that they took things away, illegally. Okay, so now Harry and Meghan is free from that. I have to find it one of these days. Oh my God, there's so many videos. Okay, next tweet. Check this, I read on the internet. It's not 4th, 2024 March yet. For Christ's sake, lies, lies, lies. Okay, so I shared this on my community board already. Kingston funeral was held on March 4th. Okay, March 4th. So I guess this is the day that they're gonna the funeral is gonna be at St. Mary's Church in Tedbury, Gloucestershire, where he was laid to rest. The service was attended by his family, friend, and representative from the royal family who honor his life and legacy. Lady Gabriella, who was wearing a black dress. This is the part. It hasn't even happened yet, but they already know what she's wearing. Obviously, it's a funeral. She can wear red or something joyful, so they have to put that. Black dress and a veil, was seen holding a bouquet of white roses and being comforted by her parents and brother. She also delivered a moving eulogy. Oh, is she going to talk? Remember, today is February 29, 2024. This is making reference to March 4th, 2024. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, she also delivered a moving eulogy in which she said that Kingston was her soulmate, her best friend, and her everything, and that she will always love him and cherish their memories together. Why? Who wrote this? Let me guess. One of the same 4 people who analyzed the Oprah interview before it aired. Was it Richard Fitzwilliam, Ingrid Seward, Dickie Arbiter, or his daughter, Victoria? Let me go into it and see. My exact thought as I read it, shaking my head. Okay, they are on drugs. So after this, that's it. This is me here. Only one person like it. Okay, 13 hours ago. Remember this? There's the Queen picture. Well, if my noodles, meaning my brand, LOL, serves me correct, it was flying around a month or so before the unexpected, there's me looking surprised, 96-year-old Queen passed. Me hiding my eyes. Did they know something? The royal rats are telling us something without telling us. They don't want to get in trouble to say it first. You just have to read between the lines. Okay, so there's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I think these are gonna be headlines. Oh shoot, it's not gonna work. I forgot the H. Okay, so there's this here. Come back from what? So this is a headline here. Did the meltdown start in Salty Island yet? Alright, so this should have been front and center. Okay, this is the guy that I just read who passed away. Thomas Kingston, Lady Gabriella, beloved husband, died at the age of 45. Okay, him. He should have been, this should have been front and center. Instead, they put Meghan. Why? So people could click. But what happened here, it was a month ago, almost a month, right? Or a couple weeks ago. Raining hearts in Canada, Meghan's comeback, and gentle Duchess cheers on her prince amid big plans of her own. Okay, this happened a while ago, so this should have been front and center. And the squad was saying, where did Meghan go? Meghan never went anywhere. She was there, she was just in the background. Okay, Meghan was never gone. She was working behind the scene. There it is here. You get the feeling, hi. Will cast shade from no matter where it's from. I never had time for shady yellow Canada. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, this is another headline. Okay, I also shared this on my community board. Alright, Charles, are you okay? Alright, so let's read this. Daily Mail, that's October 19, 2023. Oh, I thought that was recent. That was 2023. Okay, King Charles' plea to the nation: don't let the acrimony and rancor of social media debate corrode our national life. Exclusive interview. Alright, so there's this here. All the royal rats. There they are here. And these are the honors. These 4 billionaires never live in the UK or pay taxes in the UK, but they think they should tell you who to vote for and influence the way you live. I don't know, it's up to the UK, but they're trying. One of them is trying in the US, but we're fighting back. Okay, they're heading. I'm telling you, this fight that's going on right now, there's conventional war, there's this type of war with the media and all of that. They're heading the last few democracies that's standing in all corners. Okay, the US in particular. Now we have within, this is the worst part, within the US. Okay, so it's a huge fight that's going on. All right, so let's read some of the comments. Okay, whatever is there. Okay, this is me here. 3 people already like it. What's the problem? The same group of people who drive, I should have been driven, who driving and dragging Princess Di and saying in the papers can do the same to his son in peace. Is that the problem? People are calling the same bunch out on social media while the same bunch continue their deranged and crazy ways on social media. It can stop if, I continue here, it can stop if they stop. King Charles III should just shut up and go without adding more sense to his soul. Okay, the audacity. Why are Jeremy Clarkson, Angela Levine, and Dan Wood and Rob Jobson, Tom Brower, Lady, okay, these are all the names, Lady Colin Campbell, not in that list of core evil UK press because these people attack Meghan ruthlessly. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. That's another headline. These royal experts are so thick. The royal family doesn't support Harry and Meghan. They have been treated like rubbish. So why should Harry and Meghan show any more support for the royal family than they are? The royal family created their own drama and problems. They made their beds so they can lie in it. Okay, I'm not gonna click on it because he retweeted the actual article. All right. Prince Harry has made royal family look vulnerable by not supporting them. All right, so my comment is there. There really isn't any more pathetic than a royal reporter. The groveling, the nonsense, the hype, the deference, and the downright crap. Okay, so there's me here. But wasn't the royal family who didn't want Harry and Meghan to associate with them? Wasn't it part of the reason they took away HRH from the Sussexes? So Harry, in particular, is honoring his side of the agreement, right? 2 people like it. Whatever is here, that's it. Why so many royal experts completely devoid of logic? Do they take a stupid test? And they pass the stupid test. Why on earth will they expect Harry to pick up the royal slack after they abuse him, disparage his wife and children, and expose him and his family to extreme danger? Okay, like the next video that I'll be making. Okay, now the court, you know, sided with the institution to not providing him security, when in fact he said he wants to pay for it. All right, so that's that. The royal expert clowns. Okay, the bunch of clown. Let me move and go to the next one. Another headline that I came across. Okay, so there's that. It looks like the right-wing tabloid media have had it with William, Yorkshire Willie. Cool Prince William pulled out of reading at his own godfather's memorial, less than 45-minute notice, be the last straw. Watch as he throws another party to appease the voter soon. My goodness, this is sad. I mean, they don't have any care for the dead anyway. Let's see here. Prince William pulls out of Greek memorial service due to personal matter. Prince William, okay. It's probably because all the dignitaries that were gonna be there, he was afraid to show his face. And as he's just adding more drama to himself. You could pause and read them because it's the same thing, making reference to the part that he didn't show up. Okay, same thing again. This is the video that I shared at the beginning. Alright, they're making reference to it. Alright, look at that one. 3 in a marriage. She's a baggage for God. Okay, 27 February. The king's strength and stay. her composed. You know what? You read that. Alright, let's read what's there and then move on. I have to agree with a commentator today that since Harry and Meghan has left, the media has been making a lot of excuses for William. He can do whatever he wants now. No wonder he sanctioned the abuse on his brother and sister-in-law to divert attention away from him. But the thing, the response to that is exactly. Okay, but the thing is that I don't understand. Do these people he is directing, do they have a brain? Okay, sometimes I pray for the foot soldiers. These are the people. They need to put their head on their shoulder. They're part of the problem, which is what I said in the review of the video that I did yesterday, which is already public. Okay, oops. Is that video. Okay, that's the video here. Do they have a brain to say, no, I'm not gonna do it? Or sweet job. My goodness. You have a brainless person who's telling you to go do damages, and then you don't have any common sense to say, no, I'm not gonna do it, or just leave that job. Make him do it. If it's so good like that, make him do it himself. Oh my God, what people do for money. Jesus Christ. God help us. Okay, when the truth about William comes out, there will be shock and horror. The UK is backing the wrong horse. Yep. Okay, the UK has been in a dark space. It's just now, it's revealing. Okay, they've been irked by his pullout, but something tells me there are other straws. They're not quite at the breaking point yet. I think you may be right. Okay, so let's read this. Their first instinct is self-preservation and protecting the status quo. William is still one of them, though. It will be interesting to see how far he can push before they cut him loose and find another champion. Okay, I heard he was suffering from explosive diarrhea. I really don't know what the big deal is. I don't know. Baggage for God. That's all I know. The truth will come out. Next tweet. Okay, Meghan was and continue to be seen as less than Kate. All right, what is this about? I think the Spanish lady is right. Something rupture on the 20th, possibly hysterectomy, self-induced coma seems correct. Maybe a facelift while she was under. If only Meghan got this kind of privacy while suicidal pregnant. Okay, so that was the tweet. And there's this here. Is this for real? Are you serious? Contacting the police. Okay, can people please stop reporting Kate Middleton as a missing person? We are not interested in investigating those claims. What? Are you serious? Contacting the police? They're not interested. Okay, all right, so at least this is out. I don't know, this was not on my list, but let's see. There's one comment underneath it. Yes, can people please stop reporting Kate Middleton as a missing person? We are not interested in the investigation. Yeah, I decided to check it out and responded. Let's see here. All right, so if she come out dead, so the police, I don't know. Let me go into it now that the link is there. Okay, thank you for the updates, but if anything changes, I have a suspect in mind. He has a history of violence. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't expect that. It will help if you question these two before you close the case about Kate Middleton. Oh my God. Are you kidding me, the squad? I saw a drone passing by with a banner. Oh my God, where is Kate Middleton? Focus on the step in front of you and not the whole staircase. Picture of the British, was it BBL? Oh, we won't stop. People are really sad. There's the laugh here. Kate Middleton just went to get... What was it? What this stands for? It is Brazilian butt lift or something like that. After seeing that, I remember what this stands for. Brazilian butt lift. She is fine. Oh my Lord. Okay, next tweet. And don't forget the missing jewelry. £80 million worth of jewelry is also missing. The royal family is not only silent on the missing Kate Middleton, but it's also silent about the missing aquamarine necklace and Cartier diamond. Was Kate Middleton the royal last seen in them? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, official jewelry gifts to royal worth £80 million are not in national collection. Palace refusing to explain why official state gifts worn by Princess of Wales and Camilla are not in the royal collection. That was part 14 April 2023. Now, who did she give it to? That's the part here. Who did she hand it to be sent to the National Collection? The times when Kate Middleton has been trusted with the royal family's Miss Iconic heirlooms. That's that. Okay, £80 million that were official gifts to the royal family are not held in a trove of national heritage. The jewels, which have been worn by Queen Elizabeth II, Camilla, the Queen Consort, and Catherine, Princess of Wales, are not contained in the royal collection. The custodian of culturally significant items held in trust for the nation. The pieces include a set of aquamarine jewelry, 4 brooches, and 6 necklaces, including an extraordinary Cartier necklace of emerald and brilliant cut diamonds worth at least £40 million, given to the late queen by an Indian prince. Okay, this is a lie. Buckingham Palace is refusing to explain why approximately £80 million worth of gifted jewelry is not being held in a trove of national heritage. The 11 pieces of jewelry have been worn by Queen Elizabeth. Okay, so there's all of the names, which I already mentioned. Amongst the missing pieces is a set of aquamarine, all of this. Okay, gifted 1947. The Royal Collection Trust confirmed the pieces are not in the custody. Official gifts are not the personal property of the member of the royal family who received them, but may be held by the sovereign and right of the crown or designated in due course as part of the royal collection. The spokesperson said the Buckingham Palace spokesperson declined to comment on the current owner or whereabouts of the jewelry. Now, with Kate's situation here, now, could that be part of her being missing now? Now I'm starting to think whoever put her out, you know, whatever state she's in, must try to eliminate her so they could get away with the thing, with the jewelry. But now that it's made public, how the hell will they be able to walk around with it public? So what's the point of keeping it when, you know, the trust is saying it's missing, but you're taking it? I guess they're gonna disassemble it and then sell it piece by piece. I don't know. So there's me here. 14 people like it. Okay, I can watch this mess from afar with popcorn in hand and watch her display out. Knowing Harry and Meghan are nowhere near this mess, in my humble opinion, Mumble is not bright and fast enough to pull this thing, while Horseface is 500 steps ahead of everyone. Someone was eyeing this jewelry before Kitty was even born, pretty much. I was running out of text. All right, 1 retweet, 14 like, and 2 comment. Okay, it's actually good that they are separating now because they will be sure be dragging into it if they were there. Okay, they do not belong to them personally. LOL, they get educated. Okay, I just read the damn thing, and we know that. All I know is that Harry and Meghan is not there. It's not nowhere near them. Okay, so that wasn't part of my comment. Okay, so my comment is still there. So I'm screaming. That was not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right. She's fabulous, wealthy, and a future queen, but still likes to masquerade as a international jewelry thief in her spare time. Nah, I don't think it's her who took it. I don't know why. I don't think she took it. So there's one more comment under this. Okay, yes, the whole debacle is definitely popcorn time. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I really don't think she took it. Maybe someone who, over there, you can't trust anybody. Maybe after she took it off, someone probably assure her, or who works in the institution, assure her it will be handed over to where it's supposed to be. And that never transfer over. So now that there's something happened to her, they want to make sure they take it, okay? So now she can speak to who she gave it to. This is what I'm starting to get. Okay? This is pure speculation. All right, next tweet. Okay, so this one I saw. There's no comment, but there's retweet of it, but I'm not even going to go into it. So this is an image where, look at them. They're coming and look at Camilla smirking on the side. Okay, this person, similar to what they did to William, for people to clap for them. Okay? Having to tell people to stand up, how awkward. I think I retweeted it. Let me look for mine, only mine. It was right there. So someone put Princess Diana there, and this is mine here. Okay, no shame in her game. Turning their backs should be more appropriate. Okay, that was it. That was the tweet, the retweet. Next tweet, I have one more. So there's that. This one, I forgot it in one of my tweets that I did either yesterday or the day before. So I put it back on the list, and there it is here. Is it possible Queen Elizabeth intentionally made it impossible for Prince Harry to stay? Is it possible it was a gift to the grandson she loved because she knew it was best for him and his family? Is it possible she did it to protect him from the chaos she knew will follow her death? I don't know. This is something speculation. She's no longer there, so could be. Nobody knows. These are images of Harry with the Queen. The only thing I could add to the last tweet, now that I'm editing, is that I don't think so. I think the Queen sort of gave Charles, maybe they spoke about this privately, I don't know, a hint how they should proceed. But then again, there's the facade and then there's the behind the scene kind of thing. She might say something in front and then something completely different. But I'm going based on her action, what she has done to the public. Where, for instance, the grand entrance.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my God, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, you know. I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. Wow. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say, hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you're going to be mad every day. Success.
It's interesting, I think. They have certainly been given a bit of a procession on their own, and that is I think that's interesting. I think that's something Her Majesty the Queen will have probably had a hand in. They haven't just walked in with other members of the royal family. They have had a moment to process.
Because all these things are choreographed carefully, aren't they, in that way? And
as someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
Because all these things are choreographed carefully, aren't they, in that way? And
as someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
Where Harry and Meghan walked in the church during the Jubilee. That was a way of, I don't know, letting people know she would like Harry and Meghan to be part of the family due to the Commonwealth. So, I don't know. But then when Charles get in, look at this. They don't even respect her wishes. Allegedly, if she did say that would be queen consort, but once she died, everything scrap up. Now the woman is not queen. When they can even tell a blood prince he could be king. So all of that. So maybe the Queen gave a hint how the continuation of the institution should go, but Charles dishonored that. That's the only way that I could go about it. In video 2, I'll be discussing about the what happened in court regarding Harry's security. Alright, so that's the only thing I could put in that. But I don't know. I don't think the Queen will do all of this, but just the fact that she allowed Harry and Meghan to walk in the church that way, that was a sign to let people know this is how she would like the monarchy to continue. But Charles and his buddies have different ideas. Okay, so that's it. Let's read some of the comment. Okay, so that was 2 tweet. Let's see here. Okay, I can't reply and I cannot see them. Okay, so there's this here. Okay, I'm not gonna put this. This is something completely different. As I look at this image, after I read the thing about the brooch missing, where they said any gifts that is giving to the institution, the jewelry, it belongs to the crown. Imagine this one. Okay, they give this to Harry. Okay, it will be for the crown. Thank God. Thank God. they're not there. So this is very powerful. This is more powerful than that freaking jewelry, because I think there are prayers and other things that goes behind these. Okay, so I'm done. I'm not gonna do any prayers for the left behind bunch. May God protect Harry and Meghan, and the rest, God, that's a baggage for you. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So I'm gonna do the next tweet. The next tweet that I'll be doing, it will start with this. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.